Have you ever wondered where the history's greatest legends are buried? From emperors to rock stars, their final resting places hold incredible stories. Let's dive in. Welcome to Legends Memorial. Napoleon Bonaparte died in 1821 and is buried at Les Invalides in Paris, France. Winston Churchill died in 1965 and is buried at St. Martin's Church in Blaydon, England. John F. Kennedy died in 1963 and is buried at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia, USA. Abraham Lincoln died in 1865 and is buried at Oak Ridge Cemetery in Springfield, Illinois, USA. Theodore Roosevelt died in 1919 and is buried at Youngest Memorial Cemetery in Oyster Bay, New York, USA. Franklin D. Roosevelt died in 1945 and is buried at Roosevelt Estate in Hyde Park, New York, USA. Queen Elizabeth II died in 2022 and is buried at King George VI Memorial Chapel in Windsor, England. Prince Diana died in 1997 and is buried at the Althoff Estate in Northamptonshire, England. Muhammad Ali Jinnah died in 1948 and is buried in Karachi, Pakistan. Joseph Stalin died in 1953 and is buried at the Kremlin Wall Necropolis in Moscow, Russia. Albert Einstein died in 1955 and his ashes were scattered at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, USA. Nikola Tesla died in 1943 and his cremated remains are kept in sphere urn at the Nikola Tesla Museum in Belgrade, Serbia. Isaac Newton died in 1727 and is buried at Westminster Abbey in London, England. Galileo Galilei died in 1642 and is buried at Basilica of Santa Croce in Florence, Italy. Charles Darwin died in 1882 and is buried at Westminster Abbey in London, England. Marie Curie died in 1934 and is buried at Pantheon in Paris, France. Thomas Edison died in 1931 and is buried at the Edison Family Cemetery in New Jersey, USA. Leonardo da Vinci died in 1519 and is buried at Château d'Ambossy in France. Alan Turing died in 1954 and his ashes were scattered at Woking Crematorium in Surrey, England. Stephen Hawking died in 2018 and is buried at Westminster Abbey in London, England. William Shakespeare died in 1616 and is buried at Holy Trinity Church in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. Oscar Wilde died in 1900 and is buried at Père-Lachaise Cemetery in Paris, France. Jules Verne died in 1905 and is buried at La Malende Cemetery in Amiens, France. Edgar Allan Poe died in 1849 and is buried at Westminster Hall and Burying Ground in Baltimore, USA. Marilyn Monroe died in 1962 and is buried at Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery in Los Angeles, USA. Elvis Presley died in 1977 and is buried at Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee, USA. Michael Jackson died in 2009 and is buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California, USA. Jim Morrison died in 1971 and is buried at Père-Lachaise Cemetery in Paris, France. Freddie Mercury died in 1991 and his ashes were privately scattered by his close friend Mary Austin. Bob Marley died in 1981 and is buried at the Bob Marley Mausoleum in 9 Mile, Jamaica. History lives on in these famous graves. Which one amazed you the most? Tell us in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.